Emma and Lily moved to Sunnyvale, excited for a cozy home and a cool garden. But mean Karen, the HOA boss, shuts off their water to keep lawns boring. When Karen gets nasty, Emma uses smarts to stop her, sparking a fun fight for a free green neighborhood. Before watching full video, comment below from where you watching. Also like and subscribe this channel for more stories. Emma Carter and her daughter Lily stepped into their new home in Sunnyvale, dreaming of a quiet life. Emma, a landscape designer, was already sketching an eco-friendly garden for their front yard. Think wildflowers, cacti, and a tiny pond for bees. It wasn't finished yet, just dirt patches and a few sprouts, but it was hers. She felt hopeful. 3 days later, a sharp knock broke the morning calm. Karen Walsh, the HOA president, stood at the door, her smile tight as a drum. She handed Emma a thick rulebook, 50 pages of tiny print. Sunnyvale has standards, Karen said, eyeing the yard like it was a crime scene. Non-compliant gardens get fines or worse. Emma nodded, keeping her cool, but her gut whispered trouble. That night, a dry wind hissed through Sunnyvale. Emma woke to wilting plants, their leaves drooping like sad flags. Her sprinklers hadn't run. She grabbed her phone, opened her smart home app and frowned. Someone had turned off the water system. Not a glitch, not a bug. The app log showed an override, time-stamped at midnight. Emma's heart sank. She bundled up, stepped outside and found a note taped to her mailbox. In neat, smug handwriting it read, "Follow the rules, Carter. HOA." Emma's jaw tightened. She wasn't just a new neighbor, she was a coder who'd built smart systems before. Someone had hacked her setup and Karen's fake smile flashed in her mind. Standing under the stars with Lily sleeping inside, Emma made a silent promise. She'd play nice for now. But if Karen wanted a war over weeds, she'd learn Emma grew thorns. Emma wasn't one to sit still. After her sprinklers died, she dug into Sunnyvale's smart irrigation system, her coder instincts kicking in. By morning she'd cracked it. Karen Walsh, the HOA queen, had an old admin account giving her control over every lawn's water. Neighbors whispered Karen used it like a whip, cut water to anyone who dared grow roses instead of her approved grass. Emma's eco-garden? A big green target. The next HOA meeting was in the clubhouse, all fluorescent lights and fake smiles. Emma sat in the back, Lily doodling beside her. Karen stood at the podium, her voice syrupy. "Emma Carter," she said, pointing, "your yard's a mess. It's lowering our property values." She slapped a $500 fine on Emma, no discussion. Mike Baxter, Karen's realtor buddy, leaned back with a smirk. "I've been watching your yard," he said. "Barely any grass." Emma's stomach twisted. Mike was Karen's spy. After the meeting, Emma caught Karen outside. "My garden's not ugly," she said calmly. "It'll save water, bring bees, help the planet." Karen laughed, her earrings glinting. "Sunnyvale doesn't need bees, honey. It needs perfection." She walked off, leaving Emma fuming. Karen didn't care about facts, she wanted control. That night, a storm grumbled over Sunnyvale. Emma was reading when her porch lights flickered and died. Her smart locks buzzed, jamming shut. She was trapped inside for 10 long minutes, heart racing until they reset. Lily ran downstairs, clutching a flashlight. "Mom, look." Tucked in the doorframe was another note, scrawled in marker. "Next time it's your water." Emma's hands shook. Karen wasn't just cutting sprinklers, she was hacking Emma's whole house. Lily hugged her, eyes wide. "She's mean," she whispered. Emma nodded, staring at the note. Karen thought she could scare her into submission, but she'd miscalculated. Emma wasn't just a mom with a garden, she was a tech whiz who'd once debugged entire networks. Karen wanted dirty? Emma would play smarter. Tomorrow she'd start tracing Karen's digital fingerprints. For now she tucked Lily in, promising, "We'll fix this." The game was on. Emma needed an ally, so she knocked on Tom Rivera's door. The old electrician welcomed her with coffee, his garage full of gadgets. Over muffins she spilled everything, Karen's notes, the dead sprinklers, the locked doors. Tom sighed, wiping his glasses. "Karen's been at this for years," he said. "She starves people's lawns to keep them in line. I tried hot wiring a friend's pipes to dodge her once. She caught me, slapped me with a $200 fine." Emma leaned in, eyes sharp. Tom was her kind of rebel. Back home, Emma's fingers flew over her laptop. As a coder, she'd once untangled bank software. An HOA system was child's play. She slipped into the irrigation logs and hit gold. Karen was siphoning water to her own yard during dry spells, leaving neighbors parched. Worse, she pushed approved fertilizers online, jacking up prices and pocketing cash. Emma's blood boiled. Karen wasn't just a bully, she was a thief. No more playing nice. Emma wanted hard proof. She and Lily crept out at dawn, tiny cameras in their pockets. Giggling like spies, they hid them in irrigation boxes around Sunnyvale, angled to catch Karen's meddling. Every night, Emma checked the footage. By Friday she had it. Karen sneaking to a hub, tweaking dials to choke a neighbor's water. Tom had a trick up his sleeve too. He rigged Karen's sprinklers to blare a fake leak alarm, loud enough to wake half the block. Karen panicked, calling the HOA's repair line. Emma grinned, she'd hacked the roster, listing herself as the tech. Dressed in a borrowed jumpsuit, she showed up at Karen's gate. "Got a leak?" she asked, all business. While fixing the pipes, she slipped a tracker into Karen's system, pinging every move. Karen didn't suspect a thing. Emma walked away, heart racing. The trap was set, and Karen was about to water her own downfall. The HOA meeting buzzed with tension, packed with Sunnyvale neighbors under harsh clubhouse lights. Emma strode in, laptop under her arm, Lily trailing with a box of seed packets. Karen ruled the podium, droning about new lawn rules. Emma raised her hand. "I've got something to share," she said, voice steady. Karen frowned but couldn't stop her. Emma plugged in her laptop and a projector lit up the wall. The screen showed grainy video. Karen at midnight, twisting valves to steal water for her lawn. Gasps rippled through the room. Emma clicked again, charts of irrigation logs proving Karen starved everyone else's yards during droughts. Her perfect lawn? Emma said. "It's a lie." Neighbors whispered, eyes wide. Karen sputtered, "That's fake." But Emma wasn't done. She tapped her phone, activating the tracker she'd planted. Outside, Karen's sprinklers roared to life, spraying thick, muddy water across her pristine grass. The crowd rushed to the windows, laughing as brown streaks ruined her yard. Mike Baxter, Karen's loyal shadow, mumbled an excuse and bolted out the back. Emma faced the room. "One more thing," she said. "Karen's been adding fake water fees to our bills, pocketing thousands." She held up a folder. "I've got proof for the city, unless she resigns tonight." The room erupted, neighbors shouting. Karen's face turned red. "You can't do this," she yelled. "I have rights." But booze drowned her out, loud and fierce. She grabbed her purse and stormed off, heels clicking like gunfire. Nobody followed. Lily stepped up, grinning, and passed out packets of wildflower seeds for Emma's eco-garden. "Plant these," she said. "They're better than Karen's grass." Neighbors clapped, some hugging Emma. The air felt lighter, like a storm had passed. Emma packed her laptop, her heart full. Karen was gone and Sunnyvale was hers again, not to control but to grow. Outside, the muddy sprinklers hissed, a final cheer for justice. Karen's reign crumbled fast. After the meeting she resigned, her name poison in Sunnyvale. She put her house up for sale, but the muddy lawn scandal scared buyers off. It sold for pennies and she left town in a huff, her SUV packed with wilted dreams. Tom Rivera took over the HOA, a grin on his face. His first move? He tossed Karen's rulebook in the shredder. The second? He greenlit Emma's eco-garden plan, letting every yard breathe free. Sunnyvale transformed. Where Karen's boring grass once ruled, colors exploded, wildflowers swayed, cacti spiked, and veggie patches thrived. Emma's front yard became the heart of it all, her pond buzzing with bees. Lily, bursting with pride, started pollinator picnics for kids, teaching them to plant seeds and spot butterflies. Neighbors stopped by daily, swapping tomatoes or just chatting under Emma's solar lanterns. The street felt alive, like it had woken up from a long, grumpy nap. One quiet evening, Emma's phone pinged. An email from Karen, now in some far-off town. "Unfair neighbors here too," she whined, blaming everyone but herself. Emma chuckled, hit delete, and shut her laptop. She didn't need Karen's noise, she had a barbecue to get to. Under a sky streaked pink, she joined Tom, Lily, and half of Sunnyvale. Solar-powered string lights twinkled above, casting a warm glow over laughter and burgers. Lily ran by, chasing a firefly, and Tom raised a lemonade to Emma. "You did this," he said. She just smiled. Later, a drone hummed overhead, capturing Sunnyvale's new pulse. It soared past patchwork lawns, each one different, each one loved. At the community center, a new plaque gleamed, "Grow Free Live Green." No more fines, no more fear, just neighbors building something real. Emma looked up, the drone's light fading into the stars. Karen was gone, but Sunnyvale was growing, wild and strong, exactly as it should.